You will need some other agencies here to start. The Ministry of Agri to come here.
The Ministry of Agri does their plant quarantine, the agricultural quarantine service.
Because their regulatory bodies must come here.
Yeah.
Agri can what?
NDLE, then SOM, customs.
Where are the offices?
When we go into the place, it said administrative office.
Okay.
That's where all of them. Going on. No access to your cycle.
So where is the access?
Okay, now that's good. But as we're driving, you see it's clear. We're already working on that, so when we drive out now, we'll show you how we're working on that. So already, Beggar had moved some of their own.
Is that Beggar?
No, this is Beggar here.
Yeah.
This one
with blue, with that light, that red on it.
Skyjet or who?
Skyjet.
So eventually we must create access.
We are already working on that already.
To relocate them.
Not relocating them. Well, I'll show you the step. We've already gotten what we
We
want.
can go in between here?
Yes.
Without touching anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Nice to meet you. Yes, sir.
Well, on any arrival at any airport, both locally and internationally, what passengers want to see are three things. Your chillers, they want to come into a conducive, cool atmosphere. They also want to see that the lifts are working. For those who are tired, who cannot climb stairs, whether your lift or escalators must be working. And the third one are the carousels, which are those belts that bring out the bags. Now, on a visit to most of our airports, those are the problems we are facing. Even this new facility, I understand only 4 of the chillers, of the 10 chillers are working. Now, what is the immediate solution? I have told them that my mentality to some of these things is that, for example, most of those lifts that are obsolete, instead of fixing them, you know, every 2 months they will bring a bill to fix them. And by the time you fix 3 times, you're already almost buying a new one. I told them, get rid of them. Let us buy high quality lifts. I don't want to promote any brand here. The ones I saw here are not good enough. I know about lifts. They're not good enough. So I will not be here and for them to go and buy substandard lifts again. The ones that can take high traffic. And we see them all over the world. Lifts are not what you just buy locally. There are good brands all over the world. You go to Heathrow, you see the lifts working all the time. So I've told them, get rid of these lifts. I won't be spending money repairing them every 2 months. That's not my attitude to it. Let's be patient, rush through emergency procedure procurement and buy good lifts for Nigerians to enjoy their arrival and good brands. Now, but beyond that, we should also have a maintenance culture. And what did I tell the MD fan and my peers? I said, if we cannot maintain these things internally, because these things are more like in consumables in quotes, you know, I'm using that word advisedly, in quotes, because they are things you almost use almost every day and you see every day. And they are the optics that people see, the optics. Let us get people who can maintain them and can hold them responsible. We can give it out for people to maintain these 3 critical infrastructure. The lifts, or the escalators, the chillers, or the air conditioners, and the carousels, or the conveyor belts. So that is what I think we need to do. For the structurally, I think Abuja is a bit okay in terms of the structure and all of that. We don't need to do any, you know, structural amendments here for now. But those, I think, are the things I want to concentrate on. And with the help of my principals and my, you know, people here I work with, I think we can achieve that. Nigerians complain so much about these things every day. And we need to just change the optics when people come into our airports. And I think I want to change the narrative.
I think you've answered the question. My own question. And reports
say that the second runway is one of your key priorities.
Absolutely.
You have gone to inspect what is on ground. What should Nigerians expect going forward?
Well, we have started the FCT. You know, I had to go and meet the FCT minister and to get that project off the ground in terms of clearing the obstacles on the way. As of today, the report I have is that the money we paid to FCT for them to pay to the settlers there, they have started paying them and they have started moving. I asked the CECC people who are doing the project, they said they are giving me a date of sometime next week for them to clear the site and move to site. So we are going to invite Mr. President to come and commission it. And it's a project Nigerians have been waiting for forever. It has been a controversial project from Obasanjo's time to now. But thankfully, this government is set, you know, to commence that project. And it's one of the projects that is a low-hanging fruit for us. And we think it's extremely important. You remember the other time when there was a problem with Abuja runway, we all had to go to Kaduna, you know, in a very inconvenient manner to board our planes. So the second runway for a gateway like Abuja, for a capital city, is extremely important. And I pray that all agencies of government, the National Assembly, the Presidency, they will all give us the support to make sure we deliver that project within 12 months.
Nigeria has recorded quite a number of air accidents and crashes. What is the federal government doing about it in terms of aviation safety?
Well, for commercial airlines that are within the purview of the NCAA, don't forget that some of the crashes, small crashes we noticed in the last regime were not commercial airlines. They were, you know, military airlines and all that. They are not really strictly within the purview of our regulation. They have their own regulatory bodies. So for us, we just want to maintain the pace where we have kept commercial airlines safe for some time. And that has been aided by the fact that the regulatory body has been insulated from political control. And I intend to keep that going, which is the NCAA. The NCAA is directly responsible to ICAO, the international body. And that is why you can see that our skies have been safe for some time. We keep working on that, making sure that we hold them to the highest standards. That is my duty, but not to interfere in their regulatory obligations.
Last minute, yes. Can you give us an update on the Nigerian air suspension?
And of course, I'm going to follow up to the concession, suspension of those projects. What would be the next step?
Well, the next step would be for the federal government as a body, not just me as minister, to look at all the reports which I'm putting before them to take a final decision on it. So no final decision has been taken on all of this. But I wouldn't be here. It would be very irresponsible of me as a minister to come in and agencies of governments, and I want to tell you that you will know later, are raising red flags here and there. And I will keep quiet. I'm not talking about even people, Nigerians complaining. Agencies of government are raising red flags about both projects. And I, as a functionary of government, as a minister, will then wave all of those red flags away. That's why I said, and then, you know, people were already putting machineries in motion to commit themselves. So it is to save them and save us. I said, don't commit. Hold on. Don't commit anything. So that commitments will not, you know, go into these ventures. Wait. Let us look at it all. Like I said before, be responsive to the feelings of Nigerians, to the red flags that have been raised by certain agencies of government, and then we take a final decision. There's really nothing more to say about that.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Sir.